What's up people, it's John here from JJSC Tech and I'm here with another video. Now, this video is about the Rode Wireless Pro. Now, I usually don't use these for any professional gigs, but a friend of mine was doing some Instagram reels and some Instagram videos and I said to myself, to get the Sennheiser G4 is kind of crazy, you know, to attach that to the Mix Pre and then attach that to like the Telefunken M80 so you can hold a microphone. It's kind of crazy. So I said to myself, let me test this out and see what it's like. And to my surprise, it sounds pretty good. Well, it sounds pretty good for Instagram because all I was doing was attaching the microphone to the phone and then using the phone to record and then send it right up to Instagram. So I wasn't doing any type of editing to the audio whatsoever. So I was thinking to myself, since it does 32-bit float, can I use like a professional camera and use this as the microphone? I'm gonna try, you know, I'm gonna try. So what I'm gonna do is go outside and then go to the noisy city and then go to a quiet park and we're gonna see what this sounds like, you know? So let's go. You gotta put your windscreen on, you know? Let me move this out the way. So this is me talking into the Rodecaster. I look like a TV news anchor or someone in the field, you know what I'm talking about. One of those people that report the news, breaking live from, you know. So let's go. Let's see what this is doing. Hopefully this is pretty good because, you know, hopefully you guys can still hear me. And yeah, let's go. All right, so this is a different location. This is Manhattan, New York City. Us localers just call it the city. It's noisy out here. So I want to see how well this microphone does. I want to see if you hear a whole bunch of stuff that's going on in the background. They're like people talking, there are people walking, you know, the city is alive. So this is a perfect real world test to see if you can do like interviews outside. I'm interested to see how this does. I'm really interested. I wonder if we can like cue sirens or something because there's always sirens. It's always loud out here. So let me be quiet for a bit and see how much background noise you can pick up. The wind is blowing and whatnot. And this is me talking again to see how this algorithm works with cancel out the background. It's really noisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We out. All right, so I'm in another part of Manhattan. This is Soho. Has its own noise. It's not like Midtown, but it's still noisy. You got protests. You got people walking by talking on the phone mad loud. And it's 95 degrees, so it's OD hot. So let me be quiet and see how well this cancels out the background noise. And let me talk again and see if it can only pick up my voice. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't have too much hope in this, but it might surprise me, you know? All right, let's go. Yeah, so here I am in a quiet neighborhood. What? Oh, one moment. All right, so here I am now in a quiet neighborhood. You got the train in the background. That's perfect timing. So I want to see if this mic picks it up. I got a little fountain in the background with water. You got geese, kids screaming and having fun. You know, it's summertime, you know? And yeah, it's kind of cool out here. And yeah, let me probably tell you a story. So what story am I going to talk about now? Let's see. I was walking down the street, literally, in the city, and I saw some of the craziest stuff. Like people going crazy, you know, I saw someone like running mad fast. And the thing is, when you see someone in the city running fast, the first thing you say to yourself, what's that person running for? Should I also be running? But the person was just running because, they try to, I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't know where the story is going. But anyways, let me be quiet so you can hear the water in the background. And the trees rustling in the wind. There are people walking by right now. I wonder if you can hear their footsteps, their cars. Yeah, I'm interested to really figure out how this sounds in post. I won't do anything crazy. I won't even edit the audio. I'll just normalize it so it's a good volume, and let's see what this really sounds like. Yep, let's go. So this is Editing John from the future, and this is the grief that I went through with the Roll Central app. So I came home with the recordings thinking everything was cool, and I plugged it into the computer, and I was looking at the new icons and etc. because I've never seen this before, and this was like cool. So I clicked on the transmitter looking for the recordings, and I found no recordings. Bro, when I said my heart dropped, bro. So I started thinking back and second guessing myself to see if I actually recorded, and I actually clicked the other wireless transmitter, and there was no recordings either. So I panicked a little bit, and then I thought that this was some sort of game or a dream. So I went to Reddit, and Reddit was talking about something about backup files and converting it, and like going to the Road Central app and a whole bunch of stuff. But I didn't have any backup files because this was the first time I was actually plugging it into the computer. So I said to myself, all right, let me just give this a try. So right here, you see I was looking for the Road Central app again, and I tried those steps, like click the cogwheel, and for local backups, I was trying to look for local backups that I didn't have. At this point, I wasn't thinking straight. So in the corner of my eye, when I plugged in the Rode Wireless Pro, I actually saw that it mounted on the desktop. So I went over and I clicked it, and there were my files. So if you ever run into this issue, you can try these same steps and don't panic. So what are my takeaways for this mic? I know in the video I keep mentioning noise canceling algorithm, which is not true. It doesn't have any type of noise canceling whatsoever. And after listening to it in post, yeah, it picks up everything around it. But the system that actually has a noise cancellation is the DJI Mic 2. So that actually does active noise cancellation. But the thing about noise cancellation is that if it's too aggressive on your voice, it can actually take out some frequencies in your voice because it's trying to take out a whole lot of frequencies that it deems to be background noise. So pick your poison with that. But with all that said, everything tested, I'm gonna still use it for Instagram work because it's still a better mic than using your iPhone's mic, or if you do Instagram stories with Androids, I pray for you. It's still better than that mic as well. So it's better for that. Yeah, so let me know what it sounds like to you right below that like button and that subscribe button. I know the YouTube compression is a thing and it might sound a little crazy, but if it sounds good to you, if it's good enough for you, then get it. I know it's kind of steep. I don't think it's worth that much. But to each his own. Other than that, it's an okay mic. It's a cool mic. It's not revolutionary because it has 32-bit float, and it's definitely not gonna replace a system like Electronics or Sennheiser G4. It's not gonna do any of that. It's good for what it does. It's a good prosumer wireless mic. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.